All right, so again, we just played around with the structure and we did something like this. Now, this drawing doesn't really tell us anything about the shape. And so what we'll have to do is we'll have to figure out the shape based on our analysis of the electron geometry and the molecular geometry. So if we look at the electron geometry or electron pair geometry, it's actually called electron pair geometry, but I'll keep it short and just call it the electron geometry. Around this carbon, what is electron geometry? Tetrahedral. And so the first carbon I draw tetrahedral. Everybody know how to draw the tetrahedral? Okay. Describe it for me. What do I put next?
You're going to put another line connecting the carbon.
Okay, at what angle?
Downwards.
Downwards at what angle?
109.5.
Okay, so like guesstimate about 109.5, and then I'll throw another carbon down here.
And then you go on to a wedge
Okay.
with the hydrogen, and then a line.
Well, dash.
Dash.
So this would be the tetrahedral. This is the CH3 part, this tetrahedral. That's bonded to carbon. Now, what is this carbon here? That carbon is trigonal planar. And so trigonal planar, I need to put three groups at what angle? 120. So I'll just guesstimate. This is about 120 here. This will be about 120 here. So I'll put the double bond going up since I'm going to zigzag it, the carbon. So one carbon here, one carbon here. Next carbon goes here. And so what goes here? Hydrogen. Now this is trigonal planar, so it's flat. So I don't have to do any wedges or dashes. And then this carbon, what is this carbon here? This is trigonal planar, so I need it to 120. So I'll draw a hydrogen out at about 120 here, and then another 120 here, here. So that hydrogen goes there. And so this would be it. Now, we can orient the molecule in different ways. You know, we can flip it around. What the book did was they started off with this, and then ended up with that. You know. But I just started off with this, and then kind of zigzag the carbons along. So this is a tetrahedral. What angle's 109? This is tetrahedral electron geometry. What's the molecular geometry? Tetrahedral also. Look at the atoms the same. What about this one? What's the molecular geometry? Trigonal planar. The angles should be 120, but this one I expect distortions. What are the distortions here? Like this, the CCH angle should be
122.
yeah, greater than 122. The CCC angle should be
122.
yeah, and the CCH angle should be
116.
yeah, good. And the same thing here, you know, this angle should be widened, this angle should be shortened from the ideal 120. This is a trigonal planar as well. All right, this one is called propene. Prop because it has three carbons. Since it has a double bond, we haven't talked about alkenes, but alkenes have a double bond. Alkanes are just tetrahedral carbons. Alkenes are going to have some trigonal planar ones with the double bonds in there. So that's what we see here. All right. Any other questions? No? All right. Let's take a look at today's exercise. sides. This one's gonna be open book, open notes. You can work with other people.